Hi. I thought I'd do another vlog. I had a vlog or whatever it's called. I had an idea last night to do this, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do it. And that's the post person. Wait for them to go away. I had an idea to do this, and this is basically I want to talk to you about my fuck it moment, basically. And this moment, the fucking moment, is basically when it was like when I decided that I had to do something, and it had to be down the spiritual route, that I couldn't do anything else. The spiritual route is what it needed to be, and it was either do something or fall apart. And this is what I'm going to say, why I'm here today to talk about. It's basically been a long road of going through the same finance cycle that I'd been going through since I was 20, where I'd spend money that I didn't, I'd spend money that wasn't mine. Technically, it was mine. I'd take credit cards and stuff like that, and I would spend the money, and to make me feel better, and then I'd go through the cycle of spending this money on the catalogues and the credit cards, and then I would get into trouble, and I would sort myself out, and I would get myself back on track, and then I'd go through it again. And it was sort of this cycle, and I would also, the past few years, I've been going through the same cycle of starting a network marketing business, getting through it, trying my best, working my ass off for it, and not seeing anything from it. Nothing, like tumbleweed, basically. And spending money on their products to boost my products up, to keep the accounts going, but not actually being able to sell anything. No matter that, it wasn't through lack of trying. It didn't happen, And then I was sort of in this position, where I would I would keep doing this, the same couple of cycles, and we're just gonna have to sit in the dark because I can't find the wire to my computer, and it's made the light go out. I was in this position and going through it, and then I realised the reason why I kept going through these cycles. So for the last 10 years, we've been going through secondary infertility. That is basically where you've had a child, but for some reason, ours is an unknown reason, it doesn't happen again. And that cycle led me down a hard road, very hard road. Like, there's thoughts that went through my head that people don't even realise, that nobody knows, And that was the reason why I was kept spending money, because it was a release of the emotions. It was the feeling guilty because I was jealous of other people. I couldn't stand being around babies, pregnant people. I couldn't stand seeing them on Facebook. I would block people, unfriend people. I would snooze them for 30 days. I would hide the posts. I'm ashamed to say this, but I would look at them and I'd sort of like, oh, go away, sort of thing. And it was making me bitter. And that's not me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. I'm not that kind of person. I don't want to hurt nobody. And it deeply hurts me when I do hurt somebody without realising it. And that is why I got to the end of last year, and my other vlog, I think, talks about how I went through. I had a tarot reading of a friend, Pixie Queen Tarot, and that really helped me to see what I needed to do for my business, which is what led me to go down this spiritual ascension route, kind of all things metaphysical, woo, whatever you call it. And I love it all, absolutely love it all. And it stopped me from binge eating as much. I was binge eating anything I could in the evenings to eat my emotions because of the infertility that I was going through. I was spending money because of the infertility I was going through. Because of the feelings I was having towards other people and myself. For that, I ended up at rock bottom, and I've been at rock bottom a few times. And I've pulled myself up and I've got myself right, and I've ended up back down there again. But this time was different. This time, I could see I was heading to rock bottom. It was like I was observing myself heading down that route again. And for a while I wasn't able to stop it. For a while I couldn't stop it. For a while I was heading down to rock bottom, and I could see the bottom at the end, and thinking, I don't want to go down there again. And then it got to it, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not getting there again. There's no way on this earth am I heading down that hole again. I know what's down that hole. I've been down there several times. I don't want to be down there again. I refuse to be down there again. And if I don't do something now, I'm going to end up down that hole. And I might never come out of it again. And that was what was scaring me. And I wasn't going to cry. I wasn't going to cry. I needed to tell you this because I needed to tell you this because I feel like there's people out there that needed to see hear it too. feel like I needed to say that because there's people out there that needed to hear that too. There's people out there that are going through exactly what I went through. That don't know, probably maybe they don't know how far they are to rock bottom. Maybe they do and they can't stop it and they don't know how. Maybe it's a different situation, but they can still see themselves getting to rock bottom. And they want to find a way out of there. They want to find a way out. Because they've hit their fucking moment as well. And they are here watching this video because they hit their fucking moment and they were trying to find a way out, and they're trying to find people that relate to where they are and that have pulled themselves out of it. Since December, since I had a reading that basically told me that the business I was in was not for me, that I was going down the wrong path, that basically told me everything that I knew deep down and didn't want to admit to myself. And since that moment, I went on YouTube, did a few tarot readings, pick a card readings pick a card readings off YouTube, and each of them helped me in their own different ways. A lot of them told me the same thing, that about the spiritual ascension process I was going through, about the metaphysical stuff I loved, that I'd hidden away for so long because I was scared of what other people would think. That I'd got psychic gifts, which I already knew, but like again, I'd hid away for so long. I'd shut that door. I'd shut that door when I was a child, you know? I was scared, but and it was just a matter of saying, you know what? This is the route I was meant to go down all my life. That I needed to deal with some karmic cycles from past lives that I couldn't do unless I went through what I've been through, you know? And that it's all happened for a reason. And if it hadn't happened the way it has, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you now. Because my life would have been different. But I'm here because I want to help people. I'm here because I'm an energy healer and I need to help people. I want to help heal people. I want to help people to find their spiritual way out of that hole. And to heal. And to heal like I've been healing the past couple of months. To tell you that there is a way out. That happiness is there for you. And you know what? This past 2 months I've been happier than I have been in 10 years. And I know I don't look very happy right now, but I'm happier than I've been in 10 years, seriously. And for the first time in all that time, I can look at a pregnant woman and smile. I can look at a pregnant woman and not feel jealous. Not want to beat myself up for it. Not want to eat my emotions. Not want to spend my emotions. And that's okay. Because I'm finally where I need to be. And I know you can too. I'm holding my white highlight. The reason why I'm holding this is because it's a calming stone. It's really calming. But you can get out of it all. And yeah, I think I've said everything I need to say. So if you've watched this, thank you for watching my fucking moment story. And I hope you have the most amazing day.